Monday morning, headed to work. Don't know how long we're going to get a cut today. The wind's already blowing real hard. There's some bad storms moving in. They're calling for some of that tornadic stuff starting about 4 p.m. today, but the wind blew all day yesterday, blew all night, and it's already blowing this morning. They're talking gusts up to 50 mile an hour, so it's not going to be a good day out here in the open to be cutting walnut trees. So we're going to try to get a few cut this morning, try to drag and pile tops from what we got cut. Guys, I appreciate all the comments over the weekend. It was I didn't make any videos. Of course, we didn't really work this weekend. I had some things going on Saturday, and with the wind blowing yesterday, we just didn't work. So the joys of being self-employed. But appreciate all the comments. Glad you guys enjoyed the boar cutting video. Once again, I'm glad I could show everybody that I am capable of cutting a tree. Now, I don't like showing everything I know, because then you'll be expecting me to cut trees all the time, but yeah, I can cut a tree. I would rather cut all day. I'd much rather cut and be on that skidder. That skidder, running it gets old. I'd rather cut any day of the week than run that skidder. But answer a few more questions. No, I haven't had any high bids on my jars of sawdust on eBay, so get on there and bid on those jars of sawdust so we can make our fortune. The new truck, everybody keeps asking about the new truck. When's the new truck gonna be here? Where's your new truck? When it gets here, I'm sure I'll give a big walkthrough and tour of it. But as I said before, it had to be ordered specifically from Ford, and it had to be built. So we're waiting. You know, it'll be here when they call and tell me it's here. Trust me, I'm just as anxious, if not more anxious than you guys for it to be here, because I'm ready to have a work truck. I need to be in my work truck. My poor Toyota, it's getting drove too much. So let's go out here and see if we can drag some trees and get some of these logs out, and see if we can make a day of it. How about it? Let's go. In the Prentice now, we've got a pretty good sized tree back there. I'm gonna drag it up here in a pile where we can cut the log out of it, cut the top up and push it up. That's what I really like about this old Prentice, man. She'll just like a big tree and top like that, you can grab it. Look at that, just shift right through the gears, bang through the gears. All kinds of power in this old thing. Man, the wind's already blowing like crazy today. I'm glad these trees are already down. Honestly, I don't even know if we'll cut many trees today, if any. Too big a risk to cut them and break them. There we go. Never stop moving. Go out the window here. Kind of see what that's all about there. Grab a few more back here, try to get them bunched up there and get this part finished up. Like I said, they've already got them cut. We just got to get them pulled up and piled. That's that. Now, the worst part about this is we're having to drag some of these logs back here in this part of this job a long way. I've already had some drags this morning that have been over a mile, and I mean, as you can tell, it's pretty open ground. But here's the downside to all that open ground. This used to be real brushy back here, and they had a dozer in here at one time and cleared all this out. And when they did that, they really didn't back drag it that good. And this ground's rough. I mean, real rough. So that's why I'm having to drag these logs so far, is because there is no way. I wouldn't take our trucks back here, so I sure wouldn't ask anybody else to take theirs back here. Because for one, they'd probably try to hang me if they had to take them back here. I mean, this is rough. Even for this old 490 Prentice, this is a rough old ride through this ground back here. So I'm trying to drag, like on these big ones here, I'm just dragging two at a time. Because it's really, the logs times I'm dragging 3 at a time. And the reason I'm doing that, I'm trying not to scuff the bark up too bad. I'm trying to be pretty gentle with the logs. So that's why we're just dragging 2 and 3 at a time on the poles. It's time consuming. It's real time consuming. But what I'm doing is I'm starting with the logs that are furthest back, and I'm getting them and I'm working my way forward. So that's kind of the plan of attack here on this job. The guys were cutting, I think they're done cutting for the day. We're already getting some of those 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts. They're supposed to have some real bad storms here in just a bit. So we're working as quickly as we can getting these out of here. So I'd sure like to sell some logs this week. It's kind of nice when you sell logs every week. I know my banker, she sure likes that. She might be watching this video, so she's a real good banker. The best I got. Best you could ever hope for. She knows I'll need something again sooner. I wouldn't be saying that. That's not true. She's a good gal. So we're going to ease on back here. Get a few more of these. Try to line them up. Kind of see. We're starting to get a line of them there. Looks like I drug a branch out. I'm a terrible skidder operator. I don't know what I am good at. But we're going to sneak back here and try to grab a few more. Let's go. We're breaking for lunch right now, but you can see, of course, there's some over there by that brush pile. I got to get drug out over here. We're going to drag all those logs right here to one central area, get them bucked. They're just field trees. Some of them are pretty ornery. I mean, there's some of them that are good. These ones I've got up here, there's nothing spectacular about them, like that one there. It's been chewed up by lightning pretty bad, so it needed to be cut anyway. So there'll be a lot more of them here than we originally thought in this little grove. We'll probably have 105, 110 trees in this pile. Just trees. I don't know what the actual log count will be by the time we get them all bucked, but it'll be a pretty good pile of logs. That there will be. So but it's going to take a while to get them all drug up here. It's them are long drags, and that's where them grapple skidders really come in handy. And like I said, you know, we could make 2 or 3 smaller piles. Normally we would, that we wouldn't have to drag them so far, but that pasture back in there, I mean, you can see some of those brush piles. This all used to be brushy, and all they did was doze it, and they didn't back drag anything, so it's made it real rough. Which I guess if they're running cattle, as long as they're getting their grass, they don't care. They'll never hay this or anything. It's just pasture ground. So guys, that'll be our video for today. It's nothing too exciting or extravagant, but be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't. I always like to remind you of that. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Turner Logging LLC. You can find a link to our channel along with everybody else's at timbertracker.net. Go over to the Logger Threads Facebook page, get yourself some new t-shirts. I know I'm extremely happy with mine. I like kind of being a spokesman. It's pretty cool. But do that. We're gonna get off here, go eat, come back before this bad weather blows in here, try to get a few more drug out. So guys, we will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. See ya.